Hello my friends, and welcome back to The Long Dark, Wintermute, the story mode of The Long Dark. My name is Sprocket, and we have made it successfully through the steam tunnels with the convicts hot on our trail. Got an aurora going on. We're going to make our way into the power facility here. Not sure if they're going to be pursuing us this far, but we'll find out. Oh, and the gate is open. Okay, I guess we're not going in that door. So go around. Do we need to go inside for any reason? Oh.
Hi?
Relax, Mac. It's me, Jace.
Right. Well, you okay?
Yeah, I'm okay. Thanks for your help back there.
Thanks for yours.
That was one hell of an explosion, huh?
Yeah. I'm trying to figure out what happened there.
Well, I might have just had a little bit to do with that.
You should have seen Mathis's face.
That guy had it coming to him.
Could you see what was going on?
Hacked into the security cameras across the prison. That's how I was able to keep an eye on you and the rest of it.
Well, what now?
Yeah, I mean, this is as far as my plan went. You have any ideas?
We have to get to Atwood.
I still don't get it, but yeah, we do. I'm worried about her. With all this going on, she's fragile.
Okay. Well...
They found us. That was faster than I expected.
Okay, well, you have the blueprints, right? How do we get out of here?
I don't know. This was the extent of my plan, Mackenzie. Isn't this prison escape gig more your thing?
There has to be another way out.
Trapped. This is not how I thought this would end. And things were just starting to look up.
Okay, whatever happens.
You're like a bad penny, Mackenzie.
I've been called worse.
You know, it's amazing to me that a smartass like you has made it this far.
Like I've always told you, you have no idea how stubborn I am.
It's too bad being stubborn isn't the same as being smart. And this must be the fly in the ointment. A girl, no less. This is the end of the line for you and your friend, Pilot.
I'm not afraid of you. I've been fighting guys like you all my damn life.
Well, today, you lose. In more ways than one, girl.
Mathis.
What is
Donna.
it?
The explosion. He's hurt bad.
This wouldn't have happened if not for you. You've been a pain in my ass for too long, Pilot. It's time for the bad penny to pay the ultimate price. But first, you can watch me deal with the girl. Good. I like them to struggle before they die. Yes! That's what I like to see, Mackenzie. A little fight! A little will to live! I knew you had it in you!
Mathis! Mathis! He's dying. His daughter is dying.
Her
But that whole fight, I was thinking, if only we had a gun.
Wasn't expecting that.
Seemed like a good idea at the time.
Wow.
Looks like Blackrock's on fire.
We gotta get warm.
It actually looks warm. First time I've missed the place.
Hey, hang in there. I'll get a fire going. You'll be warm in no time.
It's okay. I'm warming up.
That is not a good sign, Jace. Just wait. Hang in there. It'll be fine. Everything is gonna be fine.
You know, Mathis will just come after us. He'll never stop.
Yeah. Neither will we.
What? What is that? I hope that's not Jace. It's Astrid.
Another one in the water.
But not drown like the others.
Must not be a quarantine breaker then?
Is it another one?
This one is different.
Can't be.
Watch it. Might be infected.
No, not her.
Might be infected with what?
Where is it? Wait. Water.
She doesn't look good.
Get her some water, now. Astrid, you came. You said you would, and you did. But where is the case? Where's the cure?
Oh, wow. I was speechless there for a minute. Man, that was so good. Music, the story, the care they put into this really, I mean, it's got me a little bit. Just some closing thoughts, I guess. I gotta say, I'm so impressed with the facial expressions and the artistic acting. I kept thinking about how well they've animated the faces, especially considering how old the game is and what they're working with. I mean, it's really well done. Voice acting, sound effects. Of course, we have episode 5 now, which we'll be starting. It has already been released. I'm a little bit behind, but I'm really looking forward to jumping into that. I just can't believe Will didn't get out his gun. He could have given his rifle or the handgun to Jace. They got the distress pistol. They got plenty of ammunition. But, you know, obviously it's a story. You got to follow the story. Anyway, guys, this has been so much fun. Episode 4. And now we have episode 5 right in front of us. We can get started on that. So, quick summary of my thoughts about episode 4. Man, I really enjoyed Blackrock. I have a new respect for it. In the past, I've avoided this territory in a survival game. I'm not familiar with it, but I have a renewed interest to kind of check it out, explore, and I feel like I know the map a little bit now. It'd be fun to come back in a survival mode and explore these areas. And man, it's so rugged. I didn't think it was so rugged before. It kind of surprised me. Of course, you got the Timberwolves, and I think I've got a new sense of ability, you know, to deal with them. So coming back here might not be so difficult dealing with these Timberwolves. I must say I really like the character Jace. Now that I've met her, I like her animations as well, her character. And I remember in the very beginning, in episode 1 of this whole Wintermute, they kind of showed a clip of her. And I was drawn to her facial expressions just for that split moment in the opening sequence. I was hoping that would be her. So I really like that little side look that she gives. And I was looking forward to meeting her. So this is cool. Of course, I love the voice acting. One criticism I have, if I might say, is that the sound levels, when there's cutscenes, the sound levels are really low and sporadic. And then sometimes they'll be super spiky high, way loud. So I've had to actually go back and edit those, each little word they say in a cutscene. Every episode so far, episode 1, 2, 3, and 4, the volumes have not been very good. They're either really loud or really quiet in between. Like even in the same conversation, I've had to actually go and kind of smooth that out. I hope that's been beneficial to you guys. You may find if you watch somebody else's playthrough that the audio segments there are really either too quiet or too loud, and that's one thing I wish they'd fixed. I don't mind the bugs so much. It is a little frustrating until I can find out how to work around it, like in the last episode when you guys couldn't tell, but I was clicking like crazy. Even the very first time I came across that board, I was clicking on it, trying to interact with it. It didn't look like I was. It looked like I just kind of walked past it. But anyway, that was really frustrating for me, just having Groundhog's Day over and over, trying to get down off of that catwalk. But man, it's so incredible. I love indie games like this. Obviously, they don't have a huge budget. They're doing the best they can, and they pulled off miracles, in my opinion. Just absolutely incredible. And I'm excited to see what happens next. I've purposefully not heard anything about episode 5, not any predictions, not anything at all. I've stayed away. I have no idea what's going to happen next. So guys, hope you'll come along with me as we go into episode 5 of Wintermute. Thanks so much for coming along, guys. I'll catch you in the next episode. Guys, if you made it this far into the video, I'm going to leave you with a special treat. This is me starting a new run just for fun on Interloper, just to kind of test things out and see how I do. Feel free to skip this video if you like at this point, but you can keep watching if you want to watch me starting a new Interloper run, which I may or may not continue. Just having some fun to lengthen out the video to the full length so people aren't tricked by the shortness of the size of this video. Okay. Ooh, this is not good. We've got a very cold start. Weather is good, though. Where are we? Oh, we're at the bottom of a rope climb. Are we in Ash Canyon? Let's look at the map. Ash Canyon it is, but we are freezing cold. I recognize this area, but I don't know exactly where we are. So it'll be fun just to kind of find our way in the dark, kind of. At least we have moonlight. That is good. I think I'll just try to get down low as far as I can, because that kind of helps me to know that we're going to get close to the Angler's Den. Is that what that's called? Yeah. So I've recognized this forest, so we might be closer than I think to safety. So let's kind of zigzag down here, hopefully without getting hurt. Can I get down this? I might be in trouble here. So let's carefully make our way down. It's kind of hard to see in the moonlight, actually. Whoa, this is not good. Okay, I think I can make it right here. I'm going to drop just a little bit. There we go.
I can't feel my feet.
And we made it without a sprain, even. Okay, so we've got a burned out forest. Do I have any stones? I don't have any stones. If there are wolves, we might be in trouble. Or a moose. I don't want to walk right into a moose. Okay, we've already got hypothermia risk.
I'm freezing.
And I don't know which way I'm going. I just picked a direction. We're going this way. Yeah, so the sooner I can make it to shelter, the better. I thought I heard something there. Kind of scared me. It's probably the trees. What is this? Just dead stuff. Okay. So, like I said, hopefully I'm going the right direction. Got to keep my ears open for wolves or bears or moose. Frostbite risk. Okay, I do recognize those waterfalls. Oh gosh. By wolves. Man, that scared me to death. Wow, that was so scary. I know they're following me. Nice thing is we're lightweight, at least. But this is going to kind of prevent me from harvesting cattails like I'd wanted to. I do need a cattail. I'm going to need these to get the fire started. Looks like the sun might be coming up. Leave me alone, wolf. I don't have a rock, right? If I had a rock, I could maybe get up high on something and then throw it at him. I could try this. Maybe. Let's see if we can get up. Can I get up here? Oh, no, this might be a bad idea. Nope. Bad idea. Go away, Wolfie. Alright, is there something we can throw at him? Oh, he's going away. Yeah, leave us alone. Come on. We just started. We got hypothermia risk. Alright, he may leave us alone now. Man, that was scary. Again? Oh, I've got a deer. We could use this deer to kind of block us. And there's safety right there, guys. I'm curious if he'll go after that deer. I need a rock. Is there a rock here? No rocks. Dang it. I was kind of hoping he would go after the deer. Okay, well, we made it at least safely into, what is this? Angler's Den. Yeah, still quite dark. I know there are matches here. I think there's guaranteed matches straight ahead at this desk. Or whatever this is. A bench. Got a bench. And then down here. Let's see. Wood matches. Nice.
This stuff will come in handy.
That is good. Now, unfortunately, because we had the wolves chasing us, I really wasn't able to harvest hardly anything. I got 1 cattail. I do have 6 sticks. Wow, okay. So, nice thing is we're warming up, okay? Not much in the way of daylight yet, though. Maybe I could rest just a little bit, just to try to warm up. Let's sleep for 1 hour and see if we can get some daylight. It's also going to help us to warm up, I hope. Okay, nice. We are a little bit warmed up. Okay. Wow. All right. So let's check this out systematically. So we've got the pot-bellied stove. I'm really glad to see that. Sometimes there can be a pot back here, but I don't actually see any pots. Spray paint can.
Nobody needs this anymore.
Take that. We've got a journal page. Dog food. And a tin of sardines. Another tin can. Got some cooking oil. And we can use the newsprint to get a fire started. Do a little bit of cleaning up here as well. It'd be nice if I could pick this chair up. Can I? Yeah, I can. All right, we're going to tidy up a little bit. And what about this? Can I destroy? Sure, let's go ahead and destroy this. Why not? Could get some tinder plugs out of that. Got a shooting guide, which is going to do no good for us, but we can put it here for fuel. Anything over here in the crate? We did get the matches, so that's good. I may take those with us. I don't know.
This will come in handy.
We might be able to make it up to the gold mine. That would be really cool. If I could get up there and get some clothing. Hopefully the cargo pants, is that what they're called? Or something like that. And then the technical backpack. Would be so good. I'm thinking of that deer outside. I would love it if the wolves would get that deer for us.
I'll take it.
Let's see if there's any hooks. Sometimes there's like invisible, like little hooks on the workbench. No. Okay. I'm going to get down low. Let's see if we can find some stones. Wolves are probably long gone. Okay, I'm going to have a look around here. Let's get some cattails. Okay, I just have to remember where I am. I can't get turned around or lost here. No cattails there. Okay, so Angler's Den. I think I've already lost it. Just like that. There it is right there. Okay. Hypothermia risk is back. There's the deer. It's too bad the wolves didn't go after the deer. That would have been nice. But I didn't have a stone, so I couldn't scare them off.
I'll lay down for a bit.
I am going to be making a fire and warming up here. Hey, you're going the wrong way, dear. Yeah, so I need to be careful. I'm going to check our risk here. So we got frostbite risk and hypothermia risk. spend a little bit of time out here in the cold just getting some supplies, because we are going to warm up. We'll get rid of our hypothermia risk. Let's grab a bunch of these. And sticks. We're going to need lots of sticks and torches. Crows, what do you guys got? What do you have? Where are you even? I can hear the crows, but I can't see them. Here's another deer. Man, where were you guys when I needed you? Alright, let's check our risk here. Frostbite risk is going higher. Got a bridge up in the sky over there. Got some sticks. Okay, I do need these. Okay, I think I'm about ready to go back now. Another thing we need are teas, like herbal teas, like rosehip and reishi mushroom teas. Didn't have a chance to gather any of those. This is a pretty, pretty, I don't know, what's the right word? The kind of start that this is. It's pretty rough, I could say. Very nice. Okay, here we go. Very wild and adventurous start, I guess. Okay, I was hoping for some rose hips or some mushrooms, but it wasn't meant to be. So we need to get warm. Let's go back inside. I may find some rose hips right around the cabin here. Take it slow. Also, hey, we got some old man's beard. Can grab some of that. There's a slight chance for loot here. Kind of doubt it, though. I don't see any loot. Got a lockbox, but we don't have the key. Alright, I'm going to check one more time on our condition. Frostbite risk is a little too high for my comfort, so I'm going to get inside. Okay, we are warming up. Be nice if we could get some cloth here. Is there anything I can break down for cloth? There's no curtains. There's a pillow. Nope, I can't even break the pillow down. Maybe up here. Shelf, cardboard box. Ooh, can we move the shelf? Ooh, we can. I'm going to put that here for now. That's kind of interesting. And then we've got a crate we can break down. Cardboard box. Can I move you or just break you down? I'll break it down. We are warming up. And the crate. Could use the wood, I guess. 15 minutes. Just want to make sure I don't miss a thing. It's so important we have all the best gear we can possibly get right now. Yeah, I think that's pretty much it. Alright, picture frame, can I straighten you? There we go. We'll put you right here. And potted plant on the desk. Okay, I want to get a fire started. And then I think we'll head out. 'Cause I can't stay here. So we need water. I could start a fire outside. It would last a little longer and we could cook two things at once. Get lots of water cooked up. That might be a good idea. Unless the wind picks up. Then that's not a good idea. So let's check how much wood we have. Where did you go? Wood. I've only got 3 pieces of reclaimed wood and 21 sticks. So I'm going to break down what I can here while we warm up. Really can't afford to stay here all that long. Although it does sound like a storm is blowing outside. Now, we are in a little bit of luck because we have the cattails to help us to stay fed. All right, let's get a fire started. I'm gonna go for it. Unfortunately, I have to use a match. I don't have a torch. So we got 12 matches. We use cattails. Our best chance is with a book. Let's use our very special Frontier Shooting Guide book. Got a little bit of lag here. Not real happy with that. Let's go for it. Do I want charcoal? Sure, why not? We're super lightweight. Okay, let's go for it. You haven't completed researching this book. Continue. Yes. It was a shooting book, right? Frontier Shooting Guide. Okay. Have me second guessing myself. That's pretty crazy, those wolves chasing us all the way up here. It's good we got that tree. We had a dead tree we could climb on top of and get that wolf to get away from us. Nice. First match was successful. Alright, let's get some water cooking right away. Nice. Oh, that feels so good. I can feel my fingers thawing out. I'm just going to hold them up to the fire here for a second. Okay, let's check and see our condition. Frostbite risk is going down. Unfortunately, we just don't have any way to cover and protect ourselves at the moment. Can we straighten this picture? Dang, that's too bad. Okay. Well, I could break this down. Wait, is there... Let me check and see if we have any materials. Tinder plug. Oh, we did get some reishi mushrooms. Okay, let's craft those. That's going to help. That's pretty much it. Okay, I want to see what kind of clothing we have. So we've got some dress shoes, looks like. New leather shoes. Fortunately, they're in good condition. Socks as well. Underwear is perfect, 100%. And the pants. Everything is great. 74% on the sweatshirt, and we have no coat, no hat, no gloves. There's no cloth. This is going to be pretty tricky, guys. To get to the top of this, to get to the top of Ash Canyon with so little supplies, it's going to be tricky. Okay, I guess I'll just pass time. There's not really much I can do. We'll cook up some tea. And I'll add some fuel. Oh, first thing I need to do is take torches. I'm going to need these to help get fires started.
Surrounded by snow and nothing to drink.
That's not a very good torch right there. These bad torches I'm going to have to harvest. I just can't afford to lose the firewood like this with these bad torches. Man, that's bad. Okay, maybe I will... Oh, let's get a drink first of all. I am thirsty. And now we are out of water. Let's add some fuel. I've got 3 books and reclaimed wood a little bit. Take that, go for some more water. Okay, I'm gonna harvest these torches that are bad. We can turn these back into sticks, and we can put the sticks back on the fire. Pull more torches. So we've got 2 good torches. That one is questionable, but possibly usable. I like 'em. I like the torches above 30%. Okay, let's check. Got an hour there, 9 minutes there. I could harvest these, I guess. Can turn it into tinder plugs. It's not like we really need them though, because we've got the cattails. "15 minutes until boiled." Okay, anything else? Had some more newspaper. Also, there's the cardboard here we could harvest. But it's not like we really need it. I guess I just have the one old man's beard, so I don't have enough to make a bandage yet. Speaking of bandages, I don't even have cloth to make a bandage. That is nuts. Okay, let's take that. Cook some more water. We're just gonna keep going. I should check what the wind is like. Let's get the timer up a little bit. Let's check what the weather's like. Got a little bit of a storm, unfortunately. I'm going to walk around the island and see if we can get some rose hips. We've got some loot over here. I can grab maybe some cattails over here. Hopefully there's no wolves. I don't hear anything. Just do a little bit of foraging. If we have to, we could spend the night here, I guess. We got enough food. And as long as I make sure that fire doesn't go out. I've got an hour on the timer there for the fire. So I can't be out here very long. I need to get back in there. But I do want to use the time here to grab some cattails. Maybe some rose hips, if there's any. Some sticks. So I'm hoping we didn't use one of our 9 lives getting away from those wolves. That was a little bit tricky there. But it worked out. Got some more old man's beard. Very good. I'm going to make my way back. I hate to be away this long. Grab some more sticks, I guess, on the way. I didn't see any bushes like rose hips. We got a rabbit. Two rabbits. That would be so nice if we could get these guys. I think I saw 2 rabbits. Yeah, we got 2 rabbits here. Alright.
Starving.
Thank you, little guy. I got a rock. Gotta drop him and get a stone out. Okay, I definitely have to hurry. Don't want the fire to go out. Let's grab that. Let's grab you. Any more rabbits? Alright, we've got to get to safety here. I think it's this way. Bear's out. Oh no. Why is there a bear out, guys? He's going to go to where he smelled us, so we just need to get away from here. He's going to come up this way. See if we can get down to safety. Is that our island? Man, this is stressful. Right now the wolves are coming as well. Alright, I think this is our island. Made it. And the fire's still going. 10 minutes left. Wow, that's cutting it close. Water's done. Let's keep the water going. Let's drop these guys. An hour and 9 minutes. So, how are we going to do this? We'll get some meat right away. 25 minutes. Yeah, let's do it. So, it looks like we'll probably spend the night here and set out in the morning then. We've got a little bit of food to eat.
That guy who drank his own
Okay, how's this looking?
crazy
Non-potable
right now.
water. Got the meat. The rest of this rabbit we can harvest in the dark. That's this one here. So we're going to put him by the bed. And then as soon as I can, I'll try to get this meat cooking. Let's add more fuel. Got to be really careful with our matches. So we've got an hour 37. Let's see. I got more sticks. Let's do sticks. Okay, 2 hours. Is there anything I can harvest? No. Let's just pass time. Pick this up. 27 minutes. Okay. Let's harvest this guy. Alright. No tools. Getting thirsty and hungry. But fortunately we got this meat. That is great.
I could eat anything right now.
How about this cooked rabbit? We're going to eat that. And we're thirsty. Let's get a drink. Okay, cooking the meat. It's going to take 32 minutes. Nice. Okay, we'll drop that. Got an hour. Let's see, 18 minutes on the meat, and we've got an hour on the stove. So for 18 minutes, what can I do in 18 minutes? Can I get... No, it's 40 minutes. Oh my goodness. It's going to take a long time for that. I'm even wondering if it's worth it. I guess it probably is to get them curing. But I don't know if we probably won't be coming back this way. Is my guess. Huh. Anyway, let's pass time on this meat. Guess I could just eat it. I'm trying to so many decisions. I got to decide if I want to go for well-fed. Yeah, I'll probably eat it. So we do have all these cattails. The problem is, as I begin to ascend up the mountain, we're not going to have access to cattails as much. Unless there's like streams and things, but I don't think there's really not much in the way of cattails, I think, as we get higher. Okay, let's add some more sticks. And just keep pulling torches, I guess. That's a really good torch. I have to plan for... We've got a cave we've got to go through tomorrow. We also have to get past the wolves, so we're going to need a torch lit almost constantly. Not to mention the heat. We're going to have to stop and make fires to warm up and get rid of hypothermia and frostbite risk. It's going to be a big problem. Okay, I like to keep 3 sticks. We'll keep those. Got 3 reclaimed wood and 3 books. I could harvest this guy. Let's go for a gut. Seems like the guts are really useful. Oh yeah, and the hides. Of course, we can make hat or mittens if we can get the hides cured. Okay, water is done. 37. Let's add some fuel here. Let's do a reclaimed wood. An hour and 6. Let's get another gut. I should drop this gut, by the way. Let's get that curing. Let's get another gut. Actually, I don't know how many... Let's do a hide. I don't know how many guts it takes to make a hat or something. We might need 2 guts or just 1, but I do know we need at least 2 hides, so... Let's get a hide. Okay, nice. Let's check our... Oh, did I forget to do water, or did it just boil off? That was a waste. That's too bad. Guess we'll do one more. Alright, let's get a gut. Then we can do the other hide when we go to bed.
I could eat anything.
Okay, let's take that. 5 minutes. Wow. I'll add a book. Also, I probably have some torches I need to harvest. Actually, they're looking pretty good. I must have... Looks like I harvested most of them. Let's drop that and drop this. Okay, so really we are just waiting for this water to be done, I think. So let's check our water situation. It's not great, but it is usable. You know what? We should probably eat this sardines if we're going to sleep tonight. And if we're going to eat food tonight, we probably should eat the sardines because the cattails are going to stay good a lot longer. Okay, if we'd gotten food poisoning there, we do have the mushrooms, so that's that was my thought process. I didn't say that out loud, but that's what I was thinking. Because those sardines were below 75%. Okay, we're going to put you here. Maybe? By the fire? There we go. That's fine. 9 minutes. Wow. I need to add more fuel. Oh, shoot. How much time do I need on here? Probably 30 minutes? I'll add one more stick. 21 minutes. Okay, good. So we only need 19. 19 more minutes. That should work out. That fire's going to go out. I'm going to let it. And then we're going to come in and sleep. We do need the hide off of this guy. Looks like the other one disappeared. So I'm going to put him by the bed. Right here. We'll harvest him tonight. That fire is going to go out. I'm going to go look around just a little bit more, maybe. Oh, hey, we got a blizzard. Okay. Well, I am super thankful for this little cabin and whoever built it. It's much appreciated. Yeah, fire's gonna go out. Let's go ahead and harvest this, I guess. And the fire's out. Okay, so let's see if I can get my water. There's the water. Pick up our can. Come over here. There's the rabbit. We will harvest the rabbit. I need to make sure I have enough water and food. Let's drink up, and I should eat as well. I kind of hate to smash open this can. Also, 55%. 55%. It's a good chance of getting sick. We're not going to get any benefit from cooking this, and I don't know when I'm going to find a knife, so I'm just going to eat it. We do have the mushroom tea, which I would hate to use, but this is kind of a gamble. We're going to smash this open. We'll lose a little bit of calories. but we can, we'll save on the weight because cans are heavy. Do we get sick? We didn't get sick. Okay, nice. Okay, rabbit. So let's harvest this rabbit. We'll get one hide, 40 minutes. Okay, nice. That rabbit is finished. Let's drop the hide. Where are you, hide? There we go. Let's drop that, get that curing. And other than that, guys, I think there's not a whole lot left we can do. I mean, we could pass time, but I think we just need to sleep and get well rested for tomorrow. Yeah. All right, let's sleep as long as it will let us. I'm going to drink up first, and we got to eat a little bit more. Let's eat some of these cattails. And then we will drink up. I'm starting to wish I'd used the feat that gives you a little bit more calories. That probably would have been better. But anyway, we'll go ahead and sleep. I don't think it will let us sleep 10 hours. We're not super tired, but we'll try it. I'll see you in the morning. Okay, good morning. We do have some daylight. No, it's moonlight. Wow. I didn't expect it to be bright like that. I wonder if there's an aurora going on. We don't have any electronics in here.
I could eat a horse.
So, can't really tell that there's an aurora. But I'm going to check outside. Let's get a drink first. Stick our head out and see what it's doing out there. Yeah. Got an aurora on the very first night. I think this game is trying to kill us. We got wolf attacks, multiple wolf attacks, and a bear hot on our trail. And now we've got an aurora. What do you think, guys? Should I go exploring in the middle of an aurora? Just kidding. I am learning my lessons. I am getting a little bit smarter, slowly. I do think that would be like a death sentence, though, going out there like this. Okay, well, it's nice we've got daylight. I wish there was something we could do with it. If we had like a sewing kit and some cloth, that would be really nice. I don't have any tools. We do have a little bit of rose hips, not enough to make anything, though, unfortunately. So I think we just have to pass time. We could break down a chair. Let's do that. Oh, I'm gonna get hungry. Hold on. Wait. Okay, let's eat. That was close. Didn't quite want to cancel it. I thought I'd make it. Yeah, let's eat up. I guess we're going for well fed. I don't know. I'm kind of torn against this idea. It may actually require me to go backwards out there and search for cattails. Or I could just try to pick up every cattail we possibly can along the way as we're walking. That might be another option. Okay, already we're getting low on water and food. Where's our water? 1.17 liters. Is there anything else I can break down? Shelf. I need tools for that. I think that's it. We've pretty much broken down everything that doesn't need a tool to break down. Yeah. Okay, so I probably just have to pass time or go to sleep again. Yeah, shoot. Let's see if it will let us sleep. Okay, time of day. Sun is barely coming up. It's still dark. Where's the bed? The bench. There we go. It's facing the wrong way. Okay, bed. I'm gonna pass time for an hour. Actually, is there enough light? Maybe maybe I will look around outside if there's no aurora. Okay, the aurora is gone. I think I heard a bear. I heard something. Can I get up here? I swear the bear's like right next to us. There he is. Yep, I knew it, guys. I knew I heard the bear. So we're crouched down. The game is trying to kill us. Is he coming back? He's coming back. Man, this game does not want us to progress. Mean old bear. What did we do to him? I see you. Okay, well, I guess we have to pass time in here. He's just kind of pacing out there, waiting for us to come out. Let's pass time for an hour. Hopefully he'll be far away when we're done.
I'm starving.
Yeah, I think it's time to go. So these are 13%-ish cured, and the hides are coming along. Let's see. I could probably figure out. Let's see. So rabbit skin mitts does take 2 guts and 4 pelts. That's not going to work. How about the hat? 3 pelts and 1 gut. So either way, we don't have enough rabbits to make that work. Guys, I think it is time for us to set off and try to get to maybe up to the cave. I think that might be our situation right now. So let's... Man, I thought we would be warm. Oh yeah, that's right. We did just go outside. Didn't I pass time though? In the bed? Guess it doesn't really matter. We're not going to... Here, I'll do this. I'm going to watch our temperature and I'll stop when we're warm. We're warm pretty much right there. Okay, so that should be a little better. And temperature hopefully is rising as well. Let's get down low and see what the day has to offer us. No sign of the bear. I'm going to make a run for it. Do have some sticks. Hopefully that bear is long gone. I'm going to try to watch for cattails as we go. Also, we probably should have a torch out. At least until I see some cattails. There's a cattail right there. How many rocks do we have? 4 rocks. Okay, give us some good loot, please. There's a wolf. That is not good loot. Yeah.